Mark, it's a pleasure to welcome you again here. How have you been?
I'm doing all right. Good morning, Joaquin. I'm still here in Nevada. Recently, after about a week after our last talk, we had solved some difficulty and stability issues across operating systems, and we were then met with an attack on the network. The attacker had basically found an exploit, and he created a alternate chain and selfishly mined on his alternate chain, driving the difficulty up for the official pools. And we're fairly certain that on his chain the difficulty was probably very, very low compared to the rest of the chain. This was due to an exploit in the LWMA difficulty adjustment algorithm, something that I hadn't researched very much until the recent months. This was part of my partner's responsibility for the project. It was a very early commit that was done. Anyways, we hired a couple of developers and consultants, advisors. Few of them have worked on other coins that have been very successful. Compared to the results for Electronero, the difficulty adjustments on those coins were much more responsive to attacks and delays. And so after implementing an emergency patch, we switched our difficulty adjustment algorithm from LWMA to MLWMA. We're watching now for blocks generated too fast, blocks generated too far in the future. It seemed like there was at one point, the attacker had more than a 30,000 block lead, which is very strange because our blockchain is programmed for 720 blocks per day. So during the middle of the night, we patched the LWMA to MLWMA as per our advisors, and we rolled back the blockchain about 30,000 blocks, which were blocks that were generated basically from the future. So there was pools that had received payouts for those blocks in the future, and so some of those miners would have been paid for blocks in the future, may open their wallets and not have the payout from the future. So what we decided to do as a mitigation for this, beyond just a patch for the software, we decided to go into the airdrop funds as well. So the authorized pools, all of the authorized pools, this Friday will receive an airdrop of 47,000 ETNX per day for miners under 5 kilohashes a day, and for miners above 5 kilohashes per second per day, they would receive 114 ETNX, 114,000 ETNX per day. There was 3 days that this attack spanned, and it seemed as though the attacks had started again right after the video that we posted.
Right after our interview.
Because we were very confident that everything was so solved and everything was done. I told you that work was never over, even though those particular set of issues were handled.
True. Was this attack stronger than the last attacks, or?
I think that this was the same attacker pulling in basically something, using an exploit that he basically had, it's a long story because the attacker that I think that we're dealing with, he posed himself as a friend initially. So, it seemed like this attacker was assisting us at some point, helping. Everyone in this community really focuses on decentralization and community building. Everybody works together, even from other coins. We all work together still. So it's just something that you don't expect, that you find some developer who poses himself as a friendly, and you get taken advantage of. So it's a very, very careful process for who we work with and work for now and in the future.
So but why, I don't understand why they keep targeting ETNX. What do the attackers have to gain from it?
Well, it seems they this particular attack was a selfish mining attack. This attack was the result of this attack led the attacker to exchange maybe a few hundred million Electronero. So of course the end goal is money.
Yep.
Selfish mining and greed, and so that's what we're here to stop. That we're here to protect the blockchain, and we're here to strengthen it. And so as our response to this selfish mining attack, we put in protections in place that would stop it from happening in the future. The attacker's already been trying since we've patched this. It's already been trying. It's not like we have totally patched his motives, and his intentions. He's still there. They're still there. They're still working. So are we.
So you hired extra personnel, right?
That's right. We hired some Top Gun developers from a few other well-known coins. You can check the copyrights and some of the parts of the code that we're working with if you need more information on that.
So I imagine, so the attacks is not good, but I mean ETNX before and ETNX after all the attacks, I think the coin has changed dramatically and is a lot better now.
Yeah, let's take a look at the hash rate on the pool right now and talk about a little bit about the hash rate during the attack before. The hash rate on the official pools and the authorized pools and even on the local daemons was climbing through the roof. It was at one point, I think it was pentahashes, terahashes, gigahashes. It just kept going and going past what seemed to be past Bitcoin's hash rate. It was impossible at the time for CryptoNote v7. So we knew once it reached a certain point that it wasn't even an ASIC. We thought at some point it was ASIC doing this. Is it a farm doing this? What was doing this? And then we found out it's a bug. It's a bug planted by a hacker. So yeah, the hash rate at one point was in the gigahashes, pentahashes, terahashes. Right now, we're mining on the official pool is about 1 millihash, and the network hash rate is about 2 millihashes right now. We're concerned a little bit about the nice hash friendliness of CryptoNote v7 because over the past 24, 48 hours, we've seen a hash rate as large as 3.6 millihashes and 4.5 millihashes. And so what this tells us really is that the attackers are using the nice hash. They're hidden pools, and so we can't find some of these pools. We don't need to see them to know they're out there. We'll find them later on for statistical reasons, but we could see the large jumps in hash rates and large jumps in difficulties, which proves obviously that there's some nice hashing involved. And so what we're doing right now is we're just keeping up. We're also throwing barrels of hash into Electronero ourselves, and so we urge the community to stick together with the authorized pools. All the authorized pools can be found on the link I'm going to share down there. It's let me see really quick. I think it's mining stream.
I'll put it in the description.
miningpoolstats.stream/Electronero. It's got a great little dashboard with all the authorized pools.
Nice.
And the miners are connected and everything like that.
So do you think it's the same attacker who's attacking nice hash?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, up until now, I mean, we welcome nice hash on the official pool. We welcome nice hash on the authorized pools. And, you know, the issue here that we have is that, you know, attacker has a hidden pool. So, you know, what software is he running on his pool? What does his hash rate show on his pool? What's the difficulty on his pool? Is he using a master node type of software? Is there a difference in the CryptoNote utility that we need to work out? You know, is there something there that he's hiding for a reason? So yeah, I mean, why hide your pool, right? Why not invite other miners to join your pool? Especially if you've got a great, tremendous hash rate to show off. Why not show it off to everybody? And so, you know, it's concerning. But you know, at the end of the day, what the attackers like to do is they like to grab the nice hash and they like to change the code. And then once they change the code and throw the nice hash down there, sometimes it has an effect to where, you know, there could be what's known as 51%. There could be many different things. What's known as time warp could happen very easily. There's a lot of different vulnerabilities that are you know, present in all cryptonodes that are being worked on by many developers today. So this is the only concern at this point is, you know, where's the hidden pool? You know, maybe we could stop nice hash. So what we're doing with our advisors right now is we're working on the side to test CN Fast, which is short for CryptoNote Fast. CryptoNote Fast is just not available on NiceHash at the moment. I'm assuming it will be available on NiceHash in the coming months. I'm not going to say it will never be NiceHashable, but I do think that it will be NiceHashable in the future. Sure, but it would stop the attacker from gaining this edge over us and gaining this because in the end of the day, if the official pools and the authorized pools don't see it as a value to them to keep up with the hash, you know, then it would just cause a long delay for the official pools or for the authorized pools for them to get a block, you know. So we're not talking about, you know, breaking the blockchain here or something. So this proves to me that he's spending money now to hash. He wants more coins. It's showing me that he's running out of tricks. And you know, we're very close, you know, to sealing up any of those holes for him and to restoring mining fairness overall. But up until now, what we're really doing is, you know, like I said, we're throwing barrels of hash into Electronero at the official pools and the authorized pools right now. Our workers are throwing about 300 kilohashes or 400 kilohashes, 600 kilohashes at some point into the official pools out of the 900 or 900 kilohashes to 1.2 millihashes on the official pools. You know, we're throwing 300 to 600 kilohashes ourselves. So, you know, until we get CN Fast worked out right and it's working out good and we notify the community so that they can prepare their miners rigs and everybody can be ready to move into CN Fast, then, you know, we're just going to keep up with the nice hash for now.
I can see you're dealing with a pro. He actually helped you find the gaps. So will you be able to stop these attacks in the future?
We're always gonna have the answers within the community. Yes, 100%. One by one, we will keep strengthening this blockchain. It gets better and better as the day goes.
That's good. People watching this just mine some Electronero from the official pools, so that can help as well.
That's right. Also, we're getting ready to relaunch our bounty program on app.electronero.org. And so you already have an account. If you already have an account, you'll see a message on the top of the screen that'll say, you know, that we are getting ready to redesign and redevelop, and that your account will be transferred as we redesign into version 2.0. So thank you for all the bounty supporters out there. Soon, the bounty program, we're going to have multiple rewards. So the rewards are going to be increased. There's going to be new features, claim features, automatic claim features, so you can set up your payouts all on your own. And so with that, we are going to be having a special giveaway with your channel here, and that's going to be for 100,000 Electronero. So very soon you'll have more information on that campaign. So
guys, very soon, I guess in about 2 weeks, maximum 4 weeks, we'll have a 100,000 Electronero giveaway. Details are coming up next. I can't say too much at this moment, but it will be really interesting. Also, the bounty program. What do people have to do for the bounty program? Do they have to sign up somewhere, or?
Yeah, you can join with your social media account, or with a click of a button, and there's just different things you can do to help to grow the community, and you do it at your free time. It's no requirements there, but there's different rewards and different things that you can earn for different tasks.
And you have double the rewards.
We're going to multiply them, and we're not talking about doubling them. We're talking about maybe by times 10, times 100.
Well, I'll be doing it too. I can tell you for sure.
As I told you in the last video, the initial rewards are based on speculations before we were able to exchange on the market. So now we're going to increase the rewards, and we're looking forward to stimulating the bounty program.
Great. I think a lot of people are really looking forward to it. So we can expect it in the coming weeks.
That's right. Within 2 to 4 weeks, we'll have that new 2.0 really ready for production.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So I can't wait. So is there anything else you would like to share with us?
Yeah, currently in development, as well as the mobile wallets for Android and iOS. And we received confirmation from Cake Wallet. We're going to be part of the multi-wallet that they're launching here in the next couple of months. We're working in-house on an Android wallet right now as well. I'm going to see if I can pull it up on my phone. And also this is a beta version of the mobile miner.
Nice.
When you start mining.
That's cool. Very.
But it's not ready yet 100%, but it goes also from wallet to mining.
It's a little bit the same as the Electroneum mobile miner, or?
Well, we have our own developer working with his own style. Right now I don't want to reveal too many details, but I do want to let everybody know that it's real. It's very real. But we're working on iOS and Android compatibility across all devices. And we're working on sealing up those vulnerabilities, because as more attacks come towards just the blockchain, Joaquin, we're very concerned over how the reception of the mobile mining is going to be. As far as the attacks that they can create multiple applications for their devices, they can do. So there's lots of things that we need to take into consideration for all development. When it comes to these vulnerabilities.
Of course.
You can't rush the development and put something out there that puts us all at risk,
Indeed. So, Mark, can you tell the audience a little bit more about, because like ETNX Leaf Pool, they're blaming you. So they're blaming you for many things, but ETNX Leaf Pool, it was actually an attacker, right? They actually attacked you.
They were part of the attacker.
Part of the attack. So I mean, it's a blaming game, and I see a lot of people, they're mining at Leaf Pool, and then they're telling that you are a bad boy and that you are wrong, etc. Can you please clarify this for once and for all?
I think that they're trying to paint us as a bad picture because of our airdrop or something like this. There's obviously some marketing going on over there. I don't know why they're focused on. I really don't understand where they're coming from. If you could, do you disagree with our airdrop? Do you disagree with our Instamind? I think maybe they just disagree with the way that we handle the situation. Everybody's able to have their own opinions. I urge everyone just to formulate their own opinions. People come into our chat all the time and try to pretend like that's news for me or something. Just make up your own mind. Honestly, do your own research. Don't read one website and come up with you know everything about the situation. Leafpool was working with the attackers. Leafpool tried to sell me on the extortion on the when the attacker tried to sell me for, I think he wanted half a Bitcoin for the fixed code. And he showed me a screenshot of this fixed code, right? And it was with insane difficulties, worse than Electronium was before we forked them with the gigahashes crap. And so I told the attacker at that point, I said that no, that's not fixed. And I was actually considering paying the bribe, you know?
Considering?
And I was totally considering it. If someone had a solution for a problem and you're a developer, we're not going to pay you for your work. No, we'll pay you for your work. Why not? But we won't pay you for something that's more broken than we.
But you knew it was the attacker that offered the code.
Right. At that point, we didn't know he was the attacker.
Okay.
Unfortunately, at that point, he presented himself as friendly. And Leafpool was cooperating with him. So I tried to trust Ryan Leafpool. I tried to trust him. I asked him for help. I offered him an airdrop. I asked him for help. All we needed was hash on the main pools and hash on the main daemons rather than hash on the attacker's daemons. And I don't know, whatever. You disagree. Personally, if he's still mining Electronium has a 54% pre-mine. If he's so worried about Electronero's pre-mine, we have like something like 14% or something like that pre-mine. It's not even pre-mine, it's insta-mine. And airdrop, half of it's for airdrop, half of it's for insta-mine. So I don't even understand if you're going to support a coin with a 54% pre-mine, but then make a complaint about a less than 20% insta-mine, when half of it's for community building and marketing and support. And now we have a very good reason to use that airdrop to help to fix victims of this next attack that we just dealt with, that we just got through. Because let's just say I didn't have this airdrop funds, right? What would I have to do now? Now I would have to take an airdrop because guess what? Attacker, he ran off with 1.5 billion coins or something. So we rolled back 30,000 blocks. So he lost about 1 billion of those coins. We made sure that when he updated his nodes, 30,000 blocks were going to pop all the way back to our fork, all the way back automatically, thanks to a PR from Monero 12.2, so which was already in the code. Perfect, because we needed to minimize the loss there at that point for the community. He had stolen 1.5 billion. So now we minimize the loss. It's only 500 million or less. Now we can dip into the airdrop funds, take care of that. It's not something that we're able to we're even gonna worry about, you know.
Luckily, you have those funds.
That's what I'm saying. And so for one pool to have a disagreement with the, you know, I understand people have a different opinion, but that's all I have to say about it is basically just go make your own opinion and just don't even take my word for it. Go do some research. There's other things all over the internet. Go read GitHub. Go look at the work we're doing on GitHub.
Yeah, I mean, also in the beginning, I mean, I think Leafpool started it where many people were angry at the things that were said there, etc. Angry at ETNX, but I saw from the beginning that most of the things people were saying that they weren't true. So the owner of you talked with the owner of Leafpool, right?
Of course, we're in communication with all the pool operators.
His name is Ryan, or
yes.
So
yes, his name is
Ryan, if you see this video, is there any way for reconciliation or something?
Can we maybe have a conversation and maybe work this out, Ryan? I mean, I don't think your post should. I don't like your post, honestly. And yes, I did tell him to take it down. I did. So I know he keeps updating it. Yeah, I told him. take it down because I said I don't enough already. Enough.
I visited and I
so
saw.
Leaf pool. Maybe enough is already. We could take it down, put the pool back up, go back to work here.
Ryan, if you're hearing this, I mean, why not? If you don't want to talk with Mark, you can talk with me. You can tell me what's wrong and how. It's just about making people's lives better. And I mean, if people are going to attack a coin and a network, and people lose coins that way. So I don't like it. Many people don't like it. So I mean, I would love to see love to see a reconciliation. So you can contact me as well, and we can see what we can do. You know.
And also to note, you know, when Leaf Pool was still with us, we had offered airdrops to the pool operators for those first couple of days and for the first attacks, and just same way that we did for the last ones. So Leaf Pool shut down his pool before giving his miners the airdrop. Why didn't we just, I mean, put our differences aside for a second and take care of your miners?
Yeah, I would love to know why, besides stealing some coins. But I think, as you said, you
I'm just asking where are the coins from Leaf Pool that weren't paid out to his miners? Because he shut down his pool before paying out all of his miners, right? And we were offering airdrops to him, which were intended to go to his miners. So as a response, instead of sending me the address for his airdrop for his miners, we see a message on his pool as if his pool becomes a blog now. Well, I'm asking you again, Ryan, where's your miners' balances? Why were they not paid? How come your pool never was clear about the percentage fee in the beginning to begin with? How come you can't see the fee on your pool? You can't see it anywhere. Where is the fee? And how come you avoided the airdrop for your miners? I'm sure that your 100 miners or so would have been happy to receive the airdrop. How come we could not get that to them? How come we were met with a blog post about your disagreement? Couldn't we do this some other way? This is the questions I have for him. Meanwhile, this Friday, miners who supported during these attacks will receive another airdrop on an official pool and the authorized pools. But Leaf Pool's nowhere to be found. So,
Mark, I can see. I also saw the message where the pool operator said you were threatening him, but I didn't see any threats. But I know why. I can see why, because you're very passionate about your coin, and this is what I want to see, because people who support their coin through thick and thin, that tells me there is a future for the coin. So yeah, sometimes you're talking very passionate, and I can imagine when you were talking with Ryan, you were a bit upset about things, etc. So I understand.
It was not my intention to threaten Ryan, so I apologize if things came off the wrong way. You know, we definitely want to get this behind us. So hopefully we can work something out and bring him back.
Let this video be the reconciliation. So if anyone wants to comment, Ryan, if you can see this, please reach out to me. If the attacker sees this and he possibly wants to change his mind, let me know. Because we're a little bit in the dark here. Why ETNX is getting attacked so many times. Besides stealing the coins, I really like to know what the goal is. What the goal is.
Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was attacked hundreds of times, right? I mean, successfully all around the world. So I mean, you know, they've continued to grow stronger and stronger every year since every attack, right? I mean, you know, you hear about it, you see it, and then next thing you know, the network's bigger and better and stronger. And
yeah,
more developers are involved, and this is kind of the same kind of thing happening here. It's a smaller network, you know, that's not relative in size at all. but you know, we're definitely having some of the same growing pains, you know.
Yeah, because they're exposing your vulnerabilities, and that way you can learn how
And we
to
get them,
protect yourself against it.
That's right. That's right.
So they're not doing all bad things.
Right now, we're, you know, the last 48, 72 hours, yeah, we've been doing really good, really well. We've been building the hash rate, and difficulties, you know, it's scaling very well. Like I said, the only thing we're concerned about right now is a little bit of the nice hash on the hidden pools. You know, we really want to kind of locate those hidden pools. So if anybody finds a pool out there, just put a link in the you know, below us so we could check it out. If you found a pool, you know, if it's not on the list, you know, then we would definitely want to hear about it.
So guys, only mine with official pools that are in the description. You can also find the ETNX team on Telegram. So I'll put the link also in the description. They're working their asses off, as I can.
Our Discord channel is popping. Come on in. So come hang out with us on Discord.
People who have any questions, you can go to the Telegram, to the Discord channel. The link is in the description. You can comment on this video, and it will get to Mark, I promise you.
Joaquin, thank you very much for your time today. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you again soon.
It was a very interesting talk, Mark. Thank you again for being here. We'll do this again in a couple of weeks, and then we'll make the big announcement what people have to do to get the 100,000 Electronero giveaway.
Here we go.
So
here we go.
I wish you a good day, Mark. Good day in Vegas. A lot of luck with the attacks. A lot of luck with the team, and I'll be hearing from you soon.
Thank you, buddy. See you soon.
See you soon, Mark. Bye-bye.